kind of an Ernie and Bert situation here.
We are kind of an Ernie and Bert.
Hi, Ernie. Hi, Bert.
I'm Sifu Slim, and am I Bert or am I Ernie?
I can't remember who's.
I can't remember who the wider guy
a
is.
long time ago, yeah.
But you know, you're not the Cookie Monster, but you are the bigger guy out of the two. But Bert and Ernie, here we are, and we're here to share with you some observations. We're going to hypothesize I'm going to do that whole thing over because you can't lisp in a YouTube video.
Yeah, not unless you're different persuasion. Yes. Go.
Hi, I'm Sifu Slim, and like Bert and Ernie, we're going to give you our surmisal, our appraisal of some interactions that have happened lately. So I'm all about movement. I'm the author of Sedentary Nation. The answers are not found in the new millennium. They're in 1910, so it's all about the history of physical activity. And subsequent to that, I wrote a book called The Aging Athlete, which came out while I was working on Sedentary Nation. A surgeon told me for your next book, an orthopedic surgeon said, you should write one about the new field in orthopedics called the aging athlete. They're replacing parts on all these athletes, and these athletes, even if they don't replace their parts, are often sedentary. After their high performance years, they dip way down to more sedentary than they've ever been in their life. So interesting stuff. So I'm all about movement. So Matt, organic horticulturist, tell us what you do for a normal job. Not a fitness guy like Sifu Slim, but he moves more during the day than I do in my 2-hour workout and my stretches during the day. Many moves all day long.
It's true. I get a lot of movement through the day. I'm hiking up hills. I'm getting lots of exercise for my legs, my arms. I'm lifting things. I'm putting things down. It's movement throughout the day, 8 hours, 10 hours sometimes. And it's Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends I like to go out and play. So I'm really used to a lot of exercise. It's not a big cardio, but it's something that my body is used to. And I just got back from vacation, and for some reason I chose to go to Phoenix in the middle of June when it's 110, and so we're in a nice Sheraton hotel where it's air conditioning, and I'm listening to some scientists talk about all kinds of interesting theories on electricity, and I'm sitting in a chair. And we get breaks and we get to go to meals and in between, but it's basically...
Mealtime you're sitting also.
Well, the main thing here is that I'm not going up and down hills anymore. I'm not getting my regular amount of exercise, and this is 5 days of not getting a lot of exercise. And they have a spa there, and they have a weight room and whatnot, but this conference is taking up all of my time. I'm sitting in these chairs, and the first day it was all right. The second day, the third day, I was very antsy, and I found myself getting up and standing a lot of the time. My body wanted to do some movement, so I would walk around, and it was really hard for me to understand how other people could go 4 days, 5 days, sitting in these chairs day after day, because I got very uncomfortable. I found that my sleeping pattern was off. I'd go to bed at the same time. I usually go to bed at 9:30 at night, but this inability to have the exercise really put a big cramp in my sleeping pattern.
How about your disposition and your digestion, the two big Ds?
Well, I was getting regular amounts of food, and I don't think that the bathroom thing was happening as normally as possible.
It was out of normal.
It wasn't so normal, yeah. But I wasn't eating the same type of food that I'm eating. A lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit, a lot of fresh stuff.
Your normal routine.
My normal routine's got a lot of good fresh stuff. And here I'm eating hotel food. It tastes wonderful.
High carbs, high flavor.
High flavor, highly seasoned, wonderful stuff. But my body wasn't doing so well on it, and to put more into that is I wasn't getting the physical exercise to really metabolize it well either. You know, usually I eat something and rest for a while at lunchtime, let's say, and then I'm back to work, and that would bring energy that would work out. And now I'm just sitting there, and I feel like a couch potato. But
so your body responds to your normal walk of life. Age 50, I'm age 52. Yeah. I move 2 hours every morning. Sometimes it's harder stuff, sometimes it's more maintenance oriented, but I do it, and that's what keeps me going psychologically, physically, emotionally. My behavior all that responds to that movement every day, most normally in the morning. 7 days a week I'm out there at 5 a.m., done at 7, then some stretches during the day, and then I may do an activity once in a while in the evening, some martial arts, some dancing, some intimacy. Isn't that fun? But I shouldn't have looked at you when I said that. Scratch that one. But so anyway, two heteros here having a good time with this story of movement. And so your body did not respond to being in a hotel and in a conference setting, doing a normal American Western sedentary lifestyle.
The comfort was there. It was a 5-star restaurant. It was a 5-star hotel with the room, the best bed you can ever lie on, and I wasn't comfortable. My body just was used to more of a physical daily routine, and when I got back, the first day back was usually a travel day for me, and I usually relax. I actually went to work to get some exercise for half a day on a travel day when I was coming back, because I needed it.
Matt's not talking about gym workouts or calisthenics, but what he does is a physical job that he loves, working with plants and garden on an estate, and then side jobs with citrus trees and organic gardens. And then on the weekend, fishing, diving, gathering mushrooms. But his diving is one of the most challenging things that you do, wouldn't you say, out of all your recreational?
It's definitely very physical, and I think that swimming is one of the best exercises for anybody in any
But you free
genre.
dive. You go way down sometimes.
Well, I'm free diving, and when I was a kid, I would do 81 feet, no problem. These days, I think 35 feet, 40 feet is
which is
probably
a lot. Anybody who's ever gone to the bottom of the deep pool at the diving place, they're going down 12 feet maybe. Matt's going down 20, 30, etc.
Yeah.
And before 85 feet free diving?
In retrieving anchors. We used to retrieve anchors
you're
at
going down the
Catalina. No, go down, someone lost, they didn't tie their anchor right, and the anchor's on the bottom, and we're diving down 50 feet, 55 feet, and retrieving heavy anchors and bringing them up to...
So 55, not 85, right?
Well, not for the anchors, but we did 80 feet, 81 feet for fish. We went diving for fish all the time at 81.
And how long could you stay down there? Just a few seconds?
You know, I want to say it's not a tremendous amount of time. 5 seconds would be a long time down there. But if you're looking for halibut, you can usually see them 15 feet away, and you've got your spear, and you can go spear some halibut.
So Aquaman in Phoenix was not a happy camper at the hotel.
No, with the heat 110 degrees, and then we had a little bit of rain. It dried up in about 3 minutes, and then everything was humidity, so it was like tropical humidity.
So
110.
what's the answer for an active person like yourself next time you go to a conference? Are you going to stand in the back, or are you going to bring a ball to sit on, a physio ball like that one? What are you going to do next time to circumvent and hopefully prohibit that?
Well, that's what I did. I found myself standing in the very back, got my hands on a chair. I'm kind of moving my legs and doing little stretches and things that would get things going. I mean, I couldn't pace back and forth necessarily, but I did find myself walking. I wasn't taking the elevator as much. I was taking stairs when I had the opportunity to have an escalator, but I'm actually walking up and down the escalator instead of letting it move me entirely. You know, you do what you can. So a little bit for me of movement all the time is better than a lot of movement. You know, once in a while. So that's kind of what I'm used to.
So there's the moral of the story is to move, get up, stand up, stretch, eat better, and then you will sleep better, and your digestion will work better, your disposition. All that's affected by balance, the natural way to live, and that's through balance. So from Matt and from Sifu Slim, wishing you all the best in your wellness.
Sayonara.